Salutations, esteemed gamers. This is Gentleman's Gaming, and we're back for another scenario Let's Play in Zoo Tycoon Complete Collection today. In today's episode, we'll be doing the Orca Show scenario, which is one of the beginner Marine Mania scenarios in Zoo Tycoon. So our story behind this scenario is as follows. Having freshly completed your animal show training, a new zoo is requesting your help. First, build up the zoo so you can afford a show tank, then prove you can create crowd-pleasing aquatic shows by generating at least $100 with an Orca show. So we have no time limited in this scenario, so with whatever time it takes, we need to earn an Exhibit Suitability Rating of at least 85 for one Orca exhibit. We need to earn a total profit of $100 for all Orca shows, and we need to record 75 guests in the zoo. So without wasting too much time, let's go ahead and jump into the scenario. So starting right off the bat, we only have $60,000 to start with our zoo, but we do have a few things to get us started here. We do have, it looks like, one maintenance worker on our salary list, so we don't have to hire one. We have a carousel, a crushed ice stand, a popcorn stand, a sea dog stand, a trash can, maybe some more trash cans, it looks like just a couple benches, and a ring toss. So we have a few things to get us started, but not very much to go on. We do have an expanse of park back here, so this will probably be where we do our orcas. But for now, since we have a mix of Zoo Tycoon and Marine Mania, we're probably going to want to focus on Zoo Tycoon animals, specifically ones we can put in smaller exhibits, to get things started. Now, the first thing I usually do is try to figure out where exactly we're going to build. And this is going to be a little more difficult based on the fact that we have not as wide of a path area to work with. So we've got that there. I'm not going to worry about changing that to sand. It'll change itself as soon as I do that. But we don't really have space along the edges of the park. It's a very small area. So we need to figure out where we can put things. Now, I'm gonna use my trusty rusty, not really rusty, MacBook over here to find some of the areas, or some of the animals I mean, that can take smaller exhibits. And I know the Saltwater Crocodile can. It can take a 4x10 grid square exhibit to fill it up completely. But past that, I don't know of very many many animals, if I could stop reading things and then saying things at the exact same time, that will work for this, because they're going to need smaller exhibits. Okay, we don't have any small animals there, so that's not going to be as easy. Oh, that's new. Huh. That's interesting. What about a Komodo? Is not here? Huh. Some of these animals don't have guides on them. The tapir and the Javan rhino and the Komodo dragon specifically. So yeah, that's interesting. They usually have guides I can follow. So we may or may not be winging it this time around. Do we have seagrass? We could do hammerhead sharks. That would get us a little bit, if I can remember what I'm doing. Seagrass. We do have seagrass. So, we might start with a hammerhead shark exhibit. That would be a decent one. It doesn't need too big of an area. So, I think we will throw some concrete down here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's an 8. by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. Didn't want to do that. Those don't need to go there. Okay. And we'll do this. Maybe. Like that. That'll finish it off. This will be hammer, head, shark. So there's our first tank exhibit. I get the feeling we're going to have to do quite a few of those in this scenario. So, yeah, that'll be fun. There we go. Hammerheads, I don't know exactly what they want. Nope, perfect. Our marine specialist will stay assigned to this one. No foliage, no rocks. I think they need the sunken ship. I'm not 100% for sure. That's usually what the sharks want. And it seems that it was. Okay, there we go. Maybe some rocks and things. That, and that, and that. Okay, and then we throw in some seagrass. Excellence in animal design. We win that like every time we play this. It's just because we're so darn good at it. Whoops, too much. Knockout. Done right there. Okay. So there's our shark exhibit. We will go ahead and do that. I don't want a huge area there. The sharks will get too uncomfortable. Alright, let's see. Throw a couple flower beds in. And then I might do some hedgerows. I don't do hedgerows often enough, so I might try those this time. There's some people. There's a metal bench is the exact same price. So I just throw a couple benches in there like that. And then do some decorative fencing. Like so. I don't want it on the path. I want it next to the path. And then if I can find there we go. The walkway cover. That up one. Just in case. I want people to actually be able to see in the tank. But yeah, there's our hammerhead shark exhibit as our first one. So we need to bring guests into the zoo. So let's put the saltwater crocodiles right here next to this. That way we have something popular that'll get guests' attention to come over here by it. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that's probably a bad spot to put it. Zoo animals might need more space. So, if I come in here and do this, like that, leave that there, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 4, and do a saltwater crocodile exhibit. If I can remember how to spell. Sometimes I worry about whether I'm actually spelling things right or not, and then I spell them and it's like, oh, I guess I did it right. And then sometimes it turns out I didn't do it right. So there is that. But we'll sell those off real quick. And then finish turning this into saltwater. There. So there's that. copper. More foliage, more rocks. Yeah. You guys need the same things every time. At least I got the dirt right on the first try. That's actually new. I don't normally get that. Water. Alright. Are we good? We'll do just one there and that'll be it. So that should hopefully get their suitability up. Let's see. There's that. Now we just have to wait for a while because we need to draw some money in. And I think the Saltwater Croc is probably going to be our best way to do that. Unless one of these others can take a really small exhibit. Which I don't know how big of an exhibit some of them need. Okay, do we have a compost? No. Do we have a compost building? We do. So actually, we're going to throw that way back here in the corner. Way back in the corner. That way nobody finds it on accident. Last thing we need is a guest complaining about the smell. So we'll throw that right there. And then we need an animal theater somewhere, I think. At least that's what I think. Where to put it? I haven't tried this Japanese garden yet. Supposedly, they bring in a lot of money. Supposedly. Either that or it ups guest happiness. So, if I can make a run for it. Oh, but I really need another animal. Else our zookeeper's not going to be doing anything. This scenario is going to be challenging. I can tell because we are very limited on what we can adopt. I think he's an orangutan. Orangutan doesn't show up. It's like, none of these animals that I'm searching, especially in rainforest, none of them are showing up. Which is very strange. You don't usually do that. It's very strange indeed. Let's see. One of you has to be able to take a small risk. The Bengal tiger is the only one that I know of right off my head. So that might just be what I have to go with for now. Because I don't know what else to put there. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This needs to be a 70 square exhibit. I need my calculator. Keep a calculator. 78. Ooh. That's gonna be some funky math. We'll just do that. That'll work. Bengal tiger. Okay. Throw some rainforest in. For now, we're gonna have to go with concrete shelter. I don't like it when I have to go with that, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. We don't really have money to do funding right now, and that's the downside. So, tigers, you might just have to make do for a little bit. A little bit of water. Go ahead and throw them in. Zookeeper. Give him some food. Not enough dirt, not enough... everything else. Yes, throw it right where they go in their house. That's a good idea. Right? Is it a good idea, guys? I don't think it is. Rocks. Oh, calm down, guys. Calm down, guys. Mangroves. Ooh, 15,000. That's actually gonna be helpful. We needed that. How much does a tank filter cost? Only 200. I guess we can do a tank filter for now. But actually, never mind. Undo that. Put the tank filter right there. And then, if I can, maybe kind of block it off a little bit so that way they can't see it. There. That way it's not visible. Just decorate that like that. There. Nobody knows. Nobody can tell it's there. And then the maintenance workers should be able to just walk right in there. But alright, we've got our start to a zoo. Let's see, are we doing any good on donations? They're starting to take off. Tigers aren't yet. Hammerheads. Hammerheads are up there. They're up there. But I'm gonna look up Orca just because I'm curious. And 18 by 10. Preferably. Only, well, 34,000. It's not too much. We're making any money. We're making $5 off that. We're making no money off of the crushed ice, no money off of the popcorn, and no money off of the sea dogs. So it might be profitable just to sell those. We might just sell them. I think that's probably going to be our best bet because we're just not making any money. Okay. So to replace them, because guests are always going to need something, we are going to put in an ice cream stand. Like that. And a drink stand. Right there. And we're just going to do a nice little brick thing like that. Throw in a couple benches. Like that. And people can sit while they eat their ice cream and stuff. Throw in some trash cans. Because I don't want litter. Unlike the Ice Age Zoo, I don't want litter in this one. And hopefully, we're going to be able to stave some of that off. I mean, probably not, but a guy can hope, you know? We're actually going to delete that right there. Put that in. And then do a little bit of decorating. Do that. Some hedgerows around there. Alright, the ring toss is starting to make some money. Carousel is. We just gotta play the waiting game. I don't like playing the waiting game. Do not like, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and raise that to 29 since, again, supposedly, if you stay below like if I move this up to 30, guests will notice it, and if the zoo's not a high enough rating, they won't like it. But if I stay at 29, they'll like it and be fine with it. Supposedly. But I don't know how well that's worked or not. I haven't tested it in a freeform zoo. So, we will see. Have we made any goals yet? Record 75 guests in the zoo. So we have done that. Well, let's see if we can't get an Orca show started. This is going to be expensive, I know this. Let's do our Orca tank right up here, maybe? Flatten this out. Want to move really slow when I do that. Not digging it. Not digging it. Up through here. And like this. Maybe. Like that. We might be able to get away with just having one Orca in this one. Just because it's a show. Ordinarily, I would say, you know, I want the full 2 in there, but just in case. I think I want the full one. Alright, we'll do this right up through here. Now I guess it's going to walk in and see it. And then in here, once I find the bill, where are they? There they are. We'll do the grandstands. We shouldn't need too much bigger than that. That. Nope. No. No. Don't need that. A little bit bigger. Right there. And this will be Orca show. Okay. Now then, I need to make this wall up a little bit. Whew! Built all that. I got $5,000 and I haven't even put in the animals yet. Oh boy. Oh boy. So can we do the advanced trick area? Needs a deeper tank. That might be why I can't get it there. Okay. We'll go now. Still no. Okay, we may not be able to get that. But, at the very least, we can get their board. And we can get their ball. And then I need to take care of the guests because they're starting to get ticked about. Apparently, the lack of bathrooms. I forgot bathrooms. Oopsies. Okay, I'll put a bathroom there. And please don't be trash. There was trash. And of course I can't put it because trash. Alright, maintenance worker. Over here. Clean it up. Clean it up, por favor. Alright, I took care of that. And then there's our bathroom. Just decorate a little bit here and there. That. Yes, I know. Oh. Well, there's our extra 10,000. We gotta be careful now. It's the only 10,000 we're gonna get. Okay. Oh, we gotta watch how we do this. Oh, that actually gave us money. It gives us money to do that. I like. I very much like. Okay, well, now we play the waiting game. We need more monies. You demise. Tiger. Why'd the tigers go down? Why did they go down? Saltwater croc is not doing a thing for us. Sharks are still doing good. Orca. Orca's not doing nothing. There's no orca yet. We have no orca shows here. I don't know how popular any of these other animals are. I know the West Indian manatee is rather inexpensive. Its exhibit's small. I could do that. Probably not the wisest idea. Put that right there. And now we wait. Oh. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. I feel like I ask this every time I do one of these episodes, but I really do hope you guys have been enjoying it. As for some of our other series that I keep promising you guys that we're going to bring, and then we don't bring, and then we're going to bring, and then we don't bring, I know we're due for one. I'm working on planning a Minecraft one with a few of my friends. We're still kind of setting everything up the way we want it on the server world that we're going to use for it. But, you know, I hope I'm going to be able to bring that to you guys sometime. Why did he just swim through the water? I hope we'll be able to bring that to you guys soon. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing it a lot because one of my friends is actually writing his own Minecraft mod, and I agreed to add it just kind of as a showcase. So, you know, he can show what he comes up with, and I think it's pretty cool. It's going to have a lot of inside jokes, kind of, not really jokes, but inside story into both our old and our new server. We have a personal one that we all play on that we're a part of. So some of that server is actually going to play into this story one that we're going to do. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. But I'm really looking forward to that. I keep debating whether I want to do any Sims Let's Plays or not. I know my computer can handle playing The Sims, but I don't know how well it will respond to trying to record it at the same time as playing it. I know enough that when I try to do stuff just normally, it likes to act up. So it's debatable. I have issues with using this screen capture I have here anytime that Origin is active, because it'll want to read. It wants to read Origin itself as a game versus the game I'm playing. So I'm half afraid that I'll start playing Sims, try to record it, and it'll come up telling me there's no game because it's trying to record the base Origin program itself, not Sims 4 or Sims 3 or SimCity. So those are still kind of up in the air. Console games, I had this discussion with one of my friends, and she had a lot of good ideas for games, and I want to do a lot of the things she suggested, kind of because I have a lot of the games. But I just don't know, because I'm not the best at getting my capture card to work. I have a Roxio capture card that captures in high def, and I can record, you know, Xbox, Wii U, PlayStation, if I had a PlayStation, so probably if my friend ever brings his over. We could do that. It's just a problem of I have a really hard time getting the thing to work, and when I'm doing the screen recording, I have issues with the audio recording, or excuse me, or vice versa. The audio will want to act up, but the video won't work. So it's just kind of, I've got to figure out how to do audio on one, video on the other, and then figure out how to get the two to one central computer to, you know, put the video together, to edit it, and to upload it. Because the more I have to send through the internet, the like upload download, the longer it's going to take for me to get you guys videos, because, you know, we kind of live out in the country. We're in a town, a little small town, but it's, you know, kind of out there between all the big towns near us. So, you know, our internet is half garbage. Our upload speed is garbage. Download speed's fantastic though, so I can stream YouTube for you guys if you ever want to see that. But uploading it for you, it's going to take a while. Supposedly, actually doing like live stream stuff is just like completely out of the question because our upload speed's not even a full. I don't think it's a full megabyte or a full gig. I can't remember which it is. Our upload's like 0.94 of something per second. So it does not go anywhere in any time at all. It does not. Oh. Okay, we're back up to 14,000. We might have to let this go up to 20,000 just to try to get the Orca. How much is an Orca? Where are you, Orca? 2,500 just for the Orca itself. That's not including all the stuff in its exhibit. Plus tricks. We also need tricks. But we can't set anything there yet. Let's go ahead and put the path in like this. Oh, we don't want to put the bathroom in the shark tank. Yes, that's a smart idea. It's, yes, if you need to go to the bathroom, yes, swim with the sharks. It sounds like a safety hazard waiting to happen, if you ask me. If you ask me, it could be a little dangerous. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Throw a flower bed in there. I need to stop spending money. I'm trying to save, and then I spend it all decorating. Can you raise anything's price? Okay, the ice cream is doing fine. Let's raise it to 250. Raise drinks to 250. I really don't want to raise the price again because we're not. I don't think we're moving guest happiness up enough for that. Show grandstands aren't doing anything at the moment. Profit -15. So the upkeep's only 15 for having them. That's not bad. But we just gotta sit and wait and wait and wait and wait. So not fun in the slightest. Okay, you guys have food. You're fine. Donations doing. Crocs, still nothing. Tigers are moving up. Hammerhead sharks are up there. And once again, our orcas are still sitting at 0. I might see about a manatee. How much does a manatee take? Doesn't take much. Oh! You've been given the blue ribbon, blah, 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 $5,000. I like how, I'm just going to stop reading those descriptions. I'm just going to say blah, 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 5,000, blah, 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 15,000, so on and so forth. A manatee exhibit should only take about $7,000 to $8,000. So, maybe get a manatee in the future. Just maybe. I guess it just depends. Alright, I may call this an episode here, guys. I don't really want to. With these non-time limit ones, I really don't like cutting it off in the middle of it. Bengal tigers gave birth. So that's going to help them out a little bit. But what I might do is just kind of let this run a little bit off camera just to generate up some money. And then we'll come back in and go from there. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to sit here for, forever waiting to get $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 to finish this Orca tank. And then, not be able to do anything because we're running out of money. Minimum efficiency. Where is our... Okay, she's already there. It's a she. Okay, well, I'm going to call it an episode here, guys. Go ahead and save this real quick. Orca Zoo. I know you guys can't see that. You just hear me typing and talking in the background. But I'll let this run a little bit off camera just to generate some money. And we'll come back in the next episode to hopefully finish the scenario off. So, like always, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. This has been Gentleman's Gaming, and I will see you all back here in the next video. Take care, guys, and have a fantastic day.